And we are live in the Nippon Budokan, and it is time for our opening contest here on SOW Ignition, episode 69.
Nice. Yeah, so we are starting off with the women's match. Once again, it is Nephthys. This time she's facing off against Nakashima Kasumi. We do have some unfortunate news. Sarah Aris is confirmed injured. She will be out for some time. That happened last week.
That was a big bump in the road for Aaliyah Pope and what they were possibly looking to do here in the upcoming women's tag team division. And now basically takes Aaliyah out of any tag boost potential here for the end of the season.
Unless she finds another partner, that is exactly the case, yeah. And I don't know, there's not very many other availabilities because, spoiler alert, the match after this one will feature a team-up between Daya, Keaton, and Eve Moreau.
Is that like the women's division version of Beat?
I guess. I mean, they are both big. Here we are starting up Kasumi with an early roll-up attempt and another one. Really trying to get the match right away, but Nephthys not going to let it happen. Nephthys rolling into a half crab, but Kasumi forces it off. Arm drags into the other side of the ring. Another locking up headlock from Nephthys. Kasumi tries to reverse, caught in a front headlock. Nephthys with a body slam sets her down in the center and a stomp to the chest. Oh, nice block there, counter. Multiple reversals here in this match. These two have a lot of history against one another from their time when Nephthys was in Glory. This is not a new matchup for Nephthys, even if it is new for SOW.
Yeah, the fans here in Japan definitely familiar with this matchup, familiar with these two women. But I don't know how familiar we are with this new attitude of Nephthys.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I have no clue what to think about her perspective on the current setup of the women's division. What I can say is that her interrupting the segment last week between Aiko and Hikari led to a match being set up between Nephthys and Hikari on Glory's next big show, Queen of the Castle.
Just interesting how, Nephthys kind of went from being this Glory defender when she was in her battles against Bea Quinn to seeing how her mindset has kind of been changed and warped. Whether it was, I'm not saying it was Bea Quinn who did it to her, but it's interesting to see how her mindset has changed so drastically these last few months.
Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily, because she came out yelling at Aiko again, as usual. And Hikari almost, not really coming to Aiko's defense, more so getting on Nephthys' case for interrupting a world champion during World Champion affairs when Nephthys isn't challenging for that title. But it shows a clear disrespect for the usual rules of Glory, where only the champion and challenger are involved in champion business.
Yeah.
Another double knee meteor press. Nephthys sending Kasumi to the corner. Series of kicks to the chest. Picks her up, back to the corner. And more of these kicks.
Yeah, jeez, she's being so aggressive in this one. Those body shots as well.
Ooh, backdrop though. There's the fairing ring into the roll up. Nearly got the 3, but not quite. Oh! A shining wizard through the ropes. Goes up top, moonsault for the cover, but
change
no.
The momentum. Oh, look at this. I probably would have held on to that and into a pinning predicament there, but instead, really trying to steal this momentum, steal this match away from Nephthys, but she kicks out at 2.
Another fairing ring from Nephthys trying to roll up Kasumi in return. Nearly gets the 3. Super kick. Poison Rana.
Oh.
An overhead kick to the back. Huge knee to the
Oh my
chin.
God.
How did Nephthys get up from that?
That's got to be pure adrenaline right there, because that made my jaw hurt.
There's the yav. Cartwheel drop kick there. And a face buster. Oh, drop kick to the chin of Kasumi. And we're going again with this attempt. She's really trying to get her with that roll through. But it hasn't made its way through yet. Arm breaker.
I thought we were going to get another striker change here for a second, but Kasumi showing no interest in it.
Rolls through into a bulldog choke.
That can end matches whether you like it or not.
Wait!
Oh!
Gory Crusher!
Speaking of ending matches!
1, 2, 3! That's twice now. Her opponents have gone down to the Gory Crusher.
Nephthys looking good, as much as I kind of don't want to admit it.
All right, and not sure if I want to say happy to announce, but I can announce, here comes the winner of this year's Global Junior Scramble. His first time in the tournament, and he won the whole thing. It's Hermes Rhapsodies.
Yeah, I kind of wish he wasn't able to pull that off, but credit given where it's due, I guess.
It's a very, very shock win for him. I mean, the tournament as a whole was full of upsets. The champion, the junior champion, didn't make the finals this year. He didn't even make the semifinals. Oh, wait,
oh, wait a minute! Oh, it's time for a death game! Hermes, here he comes!
Okay.
This felt inevitable, did it not? I mean, there's a lot of unfinished business here right now between these two men.
Yeah, I'm not shocked that Aaron came out, but I am shocked to see him out here in what looks like his normal jeans. Like, he's clearly not dressed to wrestle. We know Hermes has a match later tonight, and he clearly hasn't put on his gear yet either. But Aaron isn't scheduled for the night. It looks like he just tore off whatever shirt he was wearing and ran straight out here.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, Aaron wasn't even, like you said, he's not booked on this show at all. I don't even know he was here. Did he fly out of here like hater of the year potential? Did he fly to Japan because he knew Hermes was on this show?
Maybe he saw the scramble win and that caused him to decide he needed to come and deal with this. I know Aaron wanted to participate in the scramble as well, but he was busy in the World Tag 500 and couldn't compete.
Oh my goodness, what a kick!
Oh, in-game!
In-game! And now to the top!
A 450 elbow drop. Hermes, though, manages to get back up now on the offensive himself, and these two are still fighting. Oh!
Oh boy.
Well, you know what this means.
It's time for Hera to lay down the law. And you know what? I'm surprised that she let them fight as long as she did.
Yeah,
especially considering Hermes is involved.
I gotta imagine that she was not anywhere near the staging area at the start of this. They backed off for now because they know better than to try to fight in front of Hera. She just looks at Hermes right in the eyes. All right, well, let's see how she plans to handle this situation.
Are we getting a rematch between these two?
Oh, I wonder. Oh!
Oh, no, we're not, but wow.
I guess sort of. If they're both in that match, I'm sure they'll be fighting each other a good bit at the very least. But yeah, no one-on-one rematch quite yet. Sending Aaron back to, I'm assuming he has a hotel booked. Unless she's gonna book him a whole ass flight.
That would be incredibly funny.
It would be.
Whoa!
Oh! Okay, I was, I wasn't sure how she'd address Hermes here, given the relationship between the two of them, mother and son, of course. Seems like there is, no leniency there. Well, we have now the classics. Kat Robert and Cameron Stone, they've been on a pretty strong push overall through this tag boost. Not quite as strong as Shining has been on, mind you. But they did just recently claim their second win, getting their second point in the boost situation, putting it in the second highest of the boosts. And that means that they're now here to face off against the new team of Daya, Keaton and Eve Moreau.
It's still a crazy team on paper.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how they came together. I don't think we ever saw them talk. But I guess they just signed up and registered for a match.
They did have that singles match a few weeks back that was really good. Maybe they formed a bit of respect for each other there.
Yeah, I've got to imagine that Daya and Eve, after how back and forth that match was, and it was just power move after power move. They were not holding back a goddamn thing.
Nope.
And now we're going to see how they bring that energy to this match. Currently coming out with Eve's theme.
It is a pretty good theme.
Oh yeah, both of them have great themes.
no team name here, just straight up Eve and Daya.
Yeah, we have a couple of teams that still haven't come up with a name for themselves. Sombra and Maria, not yet named either. Nor are Hayama and Keiko, actually. That one's more surprising. They were one of the first teams in this, to go through this series. Pushing back. Oh, nice counter from Eve. Monkey flip.
It's going to be very difficult to win a battle of strength with either Eve or Daya, as technically sound as both members of the Classics are.
Oh, yeah. Kat Roberts is the stronger of the two, but that obviously doesn't quite compare to the pure strength of Daya and Eve.
And don't forget, I mean, we're also seeing it here that Eve can also wrestle in that technical style, which really makes her a very well-rounded competitor in this division, and probably a big reason why she's been so frustrated. You know, and she's not had a good year. There was an injury in the middle of it that kind of derailed a lot of her momentum, and she had to rebuild herself. She's had more success since return from injury, but definitely the ship sailed for her to compete for a singles championship in season 2. You know, we're only a few weeks away from the end of it. So, you know, maybe saying, all right, fine, like, I'll form a team and see if that can bring me success that I couldn't find in 2025. I think it's a very good idea for Eve.
I agree. Completely. Nothing more to say.
As she did a full leap on the ring apron, which is insane to see as a crazy visual.
Yeah, she's always been ridiculously agile, we'll say.
Now Queen Chaos in the match. Also kind of had really a similar trajectory in the back half of the season as Eve. Of course, and at least I can say she had a positive win-loss record, but unable to get where she wanted to, which was, of course, championship gold, which, I mean, to be fair, from her Aiko, not losing this year, it seems.
No, yeah, it seems like that's just not going to happen. As much as I'm sure that... As much as I'm sure that Daya would have loved to have taken that belt home, Aiko just is not letting it go. She's holding that thing with an iron grip.
I mean, and, you know, Daya shouldn't, like, beat herself up about it. Aiko's victimized the entire roster at this point.
I think the only person left that is in the division that can face her at this point is Charlie. And, well, we're just going to have to see, because I don't know if Charlie will be able to make that challenge should she lose next week. Just keep in mind, next week is at Ignition 70. It's Super Rally. We're going to be in the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. And the opening match is the special guest referee, Hera, will be refereeing Charlie Seen versus Bia Quinn 3.
I'm very curious to see if Hera can actually call that one down the middle. Both Bia and Charlie have given her nothing but pure hell in 2025.
I feel like if she's going to be biased, she's going to be biased against both of them, and just, she'll probably double count out them, honestly. If
she'll fuck them both over, yeah.
They'll end up on the outside of the ring, and she'll start going 1, 2, 3, 4. No, shit. Oh, snap the arm and another. Oh, my God. Into the arm breaker.
Yeah, it's definitely hard not to be excited for next week's show. It's our last super card of the year and of the season.
Yeah,
We'll only be a couple few weeks away from Victory Lane.
exactly. We have some more matches that are announced for that show. ZC Woods versus Steve Levy in the Midwest Shotgun Roulette qualifier. That was announced a while back. But now we can also announce another Midwest Shotgun Roulette qualifier, El Rey de Guerra, who came up in 3rd place in the Junior Scramble. Another great performance for SOW. Will be facing off against Manny Inigo, a wrestler from ACLL. That'll be the last Midwest Shotgun Roulette qualifier. We will have one more, or no, sorry, I'm wrong. There's actually one more on the next week's show, but the contestants have not been announced for that. The last entrant of the Midwest Shotgun Roulette will be decided via a Jumpstart elimination match, which will be the main event next week. Continuing on with Ignition 70, we have another tag boost match. The winner of this match will face off against Shining. Then we have Taichi Kazama's debut match set to be against Quinn Cochran, as we found out from High Gear last week. And of course, the World Television Championship will be decided. The competitors in the Fatal 4-Way, Tony Lee, Alexei Zakar, Osiah Johnston, and Death Panther. And then the main event will be the Women's World Championship. Hikari Muramasa takes on Aiko Kimura. It's the full card set up. One match left in question, which is who will be facing Shining between the winners of this match.
The action's blown to the outside there for a minute, but I mean, Eve just showing confidence that we haven't seen a lot this year.
No, well, we have not. But the Classics are doing a very good job of pushing the action back into their corner every chance they get. They've had a lot more tag experience here, which could very well make up for the complete difference in power. And you see the quick tags from the Classics as Eve, even in the face of a second tag, still isn't tagging out here. Bites off the double team move and continues to fight in the ring. Cat Roberts slips behind, sleeper hold, locked and in.
I am not concerned. I actually don't know if we've hit the point for any cut play yet.
I believe we are past it, but it doesn't seem like there is any worry about cut play, at least at the moment. Short arm lariat, and there's some concern.
Oh, there we go.
Daya,
give that the old announcer's jinx.
yeah, I think Daya just knew that Eve was not about to pass out or tap out. Wait a minute! DDT!
Oh.
Pops up into the cover, and that is absolutely going to call for a cut play usage.
Yeah, maybe I would have tried to get Eve on the other side of the ring before going for that pin. And we could be seeing the Classics have won this match, but now Eve gets a chance to tag out.
Here we go. Oh. Here we are set up. SOW special. Daya right back to working the arm, this time of the other partner. Cameron Stone in the tag in. Chop block. Cameron really choking at Daya here. Oh, sorry, that was Cap. Daya goes up top, diving, splash. Eve doesn't bother to use the cut play because she knows she won't make it in time.
Yep, and that now advantage to Eve and Daya.
Yep.
From the cut play's perspective, basically forced one to get wasted there.
Punch to the face as Daya was held in place there, but Daya was still able to fight free. Oh, Daya calling for more punishment. She's like, bring me it on. I can take everything you've got. And Kat with the wind-up, but Daya ducks it!
Oh!
She was like, okay,
Fell for the trap.
maybe I don't want to take that punch. Smashes the arm into the mat, tag to Eve. They don't care whose corner they're in, they'll just keep fighting. There's 20 minutes gone in this match.
You do have to think about time. Time typically not your ally in most tag matches anyway, but especially against two powerhouses here, Eve and Daya, the classics.
Oh my God.
Need to think of a way to take the momentum, and they may be doing just that right here.
Oh, sharpshooter!
Oh, sharpshooter! Will she tap?
No!
No.
Gets to the ropes quickly, mind you. Oh my God!
Oh my God! That
Pop
could knock her out cold, but she's not done.
into a DDT. And now she's going up top. Oh, but Cameron recovers just a moment too fast.
Honestly, good job by Eve for noticing that in time.
Yeah, I think she was gonna go for that diving elbow drop, but she recognized it wasn't gonna happen. Dear God! The punishment just isn't stopping. Cameron Stone is getting her ass beat.
Yeah, Eve is going off.
Oh my God!
I thought she was going to tag there for a second. Instead, leaves it open for Cameron to tag out.
Yeah, it took a second there to taunt. And that gave Cameron the opening to get out. Gee, or God, Eve. Oh my God,
Oh.
huge German sets up Kat Roberts perfectly. Knee lift. Oh my, but Kat.
Oh, why would you taunt there? That could be a match-costing mistake. And here comes the SOW special from Daya, Keaton, and Eve Moreau.
Oh my God! But Kat's back up! Spinebuster! Cover! Eve breaks it up! Oh shit!
Oh my God!
Discus lariat! Eve! Oh, I was gonna say Eve cuts off Cameron, but Kat managed to kick out! These two are just no-selling back and forth! DDT!
But both women are down. Will it have done enough? And there's that advantage, that extra cut play coming back to haunt the classics.
Tag to Cameron. Kat and Cameron now trying to dismantle Eve here. Walking in. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter.
Daya's moving slow. Will she tap? It's not looking like that.
No, she makes it to the ropes just barely in time, but she needs to tag, and she does. Big lariat from Eve for the cover. This could be the end. Oh my God.
Oh, it almost was.
Kat needs to fight her way to a tag now, and she manages it. But, I said Kat, sorry, Cameron. Another TKO, Jesus Christ. Eve Moreau has been on top of her game almost this entire match. Kat has been looking every chance that they are in the ring together. She's looking for the opening. Series of lariats.
She
Wait
could
a
be
minute.
taking it.
Wait a minute.
She could be taking it.
DDT. That's it. There's no kicking out from that. Kat Roberts finds the moment, the opportunity she needed, and seals the match up with no cut play in play with a DDT.
What a performance from both teams.
Okay, as you hear the dojo music play, you know it's time for the six-man tag match. Coming out first, SOW dojo talent, Pierce Larson. He managed to
Big moment for him here.
Yeah, he managed to score 2 pinfalls in the Global Junior Scramble, one of which over a finalist in El Rey de Guerra. He also pinned Sean Parker in that tournament. He managed both of those victories with his Blizzard Suplex. Coming out next, he is I believe they call him the Heartbreaker, El Hijo de Asesino.
Of course, he is no stranger to SOW television.
Nope, he has been here alongside former partner Diabolico del Plata plenty of times. Diabolico recently disbanding the Luchasaurus tag team during the Global Junior Scramble and essentially abandoning Hijo de Asesino. And of course, one of the semi-finalists, having lost in the semi-final rounds, unfortunately, to Soul Tiger, is El Rey de Guerra. He managed tied 3rd place alongside Diabolico del Plata.
And like you kind of alluded to before, I mean, what a performance by the SOW talent in this tournament. I would have preferred a Ray victory for my personal biases, but I mean, 2 of the 4, 50% of the finalists being from our company is a great feeling for SOW.
Absolutely, and now you can hear the Young Lions theme play for the JEPW side. It is Sora Kanai who has a pinfall victory over Pierce Larson. That high knee strike that he utilizes scored him the victory in the Global Junior Scramble. However, notably, it was his only victory. Coming out next, a man whose theme normally would be difficult to play. This is the Heartbeat of Revolution. Fresh from an excursion in ACLL, he performed to an 8-point finish, or a 10-point finish, I think, actually, in the Global Junior Scramble. It is Nagi Toshio. And yes, his theme is, as you can hear, Kickstart My Heart.
One of my favorite songs of all time, and immediately causing me to form extremely heavy bias towards this man. Welcome to SOW, my new goat.
And then, of course, the final member of this team, the other 3rd place finisher from the Global Junior Scramble, it is Diabolico del Plata.
It shows you how much the world of wrestling can change. A few months ago, we were seeing Luchasaurus as a team, and now here they are on opposite sides of this 6-man tag.
Yep. Starting off with the Young Lions, it was a big shame, honestly. Luchasaurus, they had come together from their time in ACLL when they both appeared in JPW. And I guess their last attempt to win the tag titles ending in failure led to Diabolico starting to resent Asesino. And so now that team has ended, and I believe soon enough they're going to be returning to ACLL.
CLL's gaining some momentum as of late. We're starting to hear their company's name spoken more and more and more.
Yeah, Soul Tiger's rise has been huge on the forums. If you've seen, people have been talking about him quite a lot lately. Brought some attention, some much wanted attention to ACLL. Oh, Spinebuster into the turnbuckle from Ray there.
I need him to relax a little bit on my new king.
The Heartbeat of Revolution gained a lot of experience in Mexico. A whole new look, new attitude, and a new moveset to go with it. His new finisher, known as Kickstart My Heart, which I believe is also why he uses that theme, or that theme is why he named it that way. Been pretty successful so far. Not many have kicked out of it. Diabolico attacks as Asesino. I thought he was going to go for a tag there, but he faked me out. Asesino ends up going for the tag to Ray. And now the semi-finalists are facing off against one another. They didn't have a chance to face off again following their qualifying match, or their match during the qualifying rounds. However, Ray did win that initial round. In fact, Ray was able to pin every other luchador in the tournament. Of course, Soul Tiger was able to get the win back from Ray in the semifinals. So they're at a 1-1 record. However, for Diabolico, it's a 0-1 in Ray's favor. And Diabolico once again running away from Asesino.
Kind of odd how doesn't seem to be interested in facing his former partner too much.
He betrayed him, attacked him from behind, and has essentially, outside of their forced matchup in the scramble, avoided Asesino ever since. He did manage to win that matchup, so you know Asesino is wanting some payback. Right now, wrestling against Sora, the youngster from JPW, managing to keep Asesino grounded, wrenching at the arm, not letting Asesino counter out at all. There we go, goes into a pin counter. And Asesino tags to Pierce, but Kanai tagging in Nagi. Oh, nice, goes through, but goes for Schoolboy, but Nagi not gonna be beaten so quickly. Takedown, counter, and now with the Shote palm strikes, unlike the grounded pound, these are legal. And now we're going to trade some elbows back and forth, it looks like. Nagi off the ropes, kick to the stomach. Head scissors, Tijera.
Nice.
Hops over Asesino, shooting star press. 1, 2, no! And that's a tag to Asesino. And a tag back to Sora. I'm not quite sure about the choice to have Sora be the one to check Asesino in this matchup, but that does seem to be where they're going. It's working so far with that wheel kick. Tag to Ray. Will Sora tag out? No. Looks like he's going to continue fighting here. The fighting spirit of JPW. Stomp to the chest and a kick to the chest right after. Jesus Christ. And yet, Sora has to tag after that. Tags in Diabolico, who seems to be the man they decided will check Ray to Guerra in this matchup. Tosses Ray to the outside. And just waits for him in the ring. Doesn't even follow him out. Not giving us that fun, stylish lucha action that we'd be looking for from a matchup like this. Oh, but Ray's tagged in Asesino.
Oh, here we go. Can't avoid him forever.
He's focusing only on Ray, though. There we go, Asesino. Head scissors. Counter from Diabolico, and he immediately tags out again. One move from Asesino, and he's tagged out. Nagi Toshio with a unique
Look at this,
cover.
what a pin. Wow. Only a 2.
Yeah, did not quite get the 3 there. Oh, the SOW special to the SOW Dojo.
Let's go! Let's go! We're always pop big for the SOW special, even when it's from guys who don't really
Worker, yeah. Nagi Toshio back, or I should say El Rey de Guerra back as the legal competitor. Body slam.
Was that the wasteland?
Yeah, it was. Very famously used in Mexico quite a bit. I mean, here we go again. Body slam.
Wasteland.
Sora once again the legal man, this time against Rey. And this is a very risky matchup here for the JPW, or I guess half of this match is for JPW. For the, I don't even want to say heel side, because I don't know if Sora would count as a heel. The other side, the side that doesn't have SOW guys on it, kind of whiffed that, but managed to recover, or tried to at least. Rey countered the backdrop attempt. Headbutt. Stalking Rey from up top, but Rey avoids anything coming off of that. And now, Asesino tagged in. Diabolico tagged in. This is the matchup we've been waiting for. Fresh tag-ins from both sides.
We're actually gonna see them compete.
Spinning suplex.
The fans here in Japan can't help but be excited for this one.
Head scissors. Oh, he was going for another, but Asesino avoids it. Tried to send him to the corner, but Diabolico, messenger pin, broke it up.
Oh!
Another one. Also to an SOW guy. So far, both the SOW specials done by the other team to the SOW talents. Noticing a little bit of that arm drag, and now it's Asesino tagging in Rey de Guerra, and Sora Kanai tagged back in by Diabolico. Sora and Rey going back and forth, wheel kick off the ropes with another wheel kick, cover. Pierce breaks it up. Saving it from the side that includes the SOW talent.
My God, kick straight to the head.
A series of strong kicks from Asesino there. Legal men still Sora and Rey. High knee! The jumping knee strike! That's what sealed him the victory over Pierce, but broken up by Asesino just before the other team could stop it. Frog splash onto Kanai, but no, Kanai lives to fight another day. Oh, wait a minute. Nagi with the light tube. And now the kendo stick, but Rey avoids these blows both times. However, couldn't avoid that head scissors. Meanwhile, Pierce is fighting off both Sora and Diabolico in the ring. And there's a tag to Asesino. Pierce distracted them. Pierce was able to distract them long enough to let Rey recover. Now it's Diabolico and Asesino, once again the legal men. Falling headbutts into the cover, but Rey able to break it up.
That was a crazy visual.
Oh my God! Nagi. Wait, Nagi's the legal man, it looks like. Did I miss a tag? I think I missed a tag. No, not quite. The moonsault wasn't able to get it. Diabolico trying to suplex Asesino. Nagi catches him with a kick. Cross chop. Oh my God! Fake out into a step over head scissors whip. Kick stone by Hart! Into the cover!
1, 2,
that's it!
Hit that fucking thing!
Well, Nagi Toshio scores the victory for his team in this 6-man tag. Well, coming up next, we will have, for the, I think, first time ever in SOW, the Blood Dragon Alliance, a very famous team from JPW's history, taking on two members of the Paradise in Byron Mitchell and Hermes Rhapsodies. Blood Dragon Alliance, of course, consisting of Takei Masato and the Red Dragon, Nagadomi Ali.
So what you're saying is, you could say, possibly, perhaps...
We're in Japan. This is Japanese booking.
I'm just saying.
This is Japanese booking. We're not saying, no, giving no labels, stopping you, shutting it down.
Well, I'm excited for this blatant teaser match for the pay-per-view.
Damn.
New winner of the Final 20 circuit. I'm very curious to see if he has an opinion on his now opponent. Not only tonight, but in just a little over 2 weeks' time.
I've heard backstage there were frustrations when the title changed hands from Ali. He hasn't quite gotten on the mic about it yet, but...
Well, you know, also, Victory Lane is emanating from the beautiful, grand AT&T Stadium, home of America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, Arlington, Texas. And now we know for sure as well that this man will be competing at Victory Lane after that big announcement earlier from Hera. Aaron and Hermes both announced for the Midwest Shotgun Roulette for the currently vacant National Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, and then 1 week after that, Hermes is going to have to fly right back to Japan because he's going to have a match against Nao Kawakami for the WWSL Junior Heavyweight Championship. Technically speaking, there is a chance for Hermes to be a double champion come January.
And I know that personally makes my stomach feel a little yucky, so I can't imagine what the thought of that would do to Aaron Payne right now.
Well, right now we have Byron Mitchell, the new SOW World Heavyweight Champion. He is the fourth champion to hold that belt, both in number and in number of champions. Has held it now for exactly 12 days.
I still don't know how to feel about him being champion.
The previous reigns were, of course, the man to his left, or right, it's my left, his right. Hermes Rhapsodies, the first SOW champion, 154 days, 6 defenses. The second man, the man currently on the apron, Ali Nagadomi, 189 days, 6 defenses. And the previous champion and third champion, Ryan Richardson, 147 days, unfortunately, 3 defenses. Would have been more, I'm sure, had not been for the Grand Prix happening right after he won the title.
Yeah, it's one of those things schedule-wise where it kind of prevents some normal championship defenses to get lined up.
But now we have Ali tagging in and Byron showing absolutely no hesitation in immediately going after him. But Takei breaks it up and goes on the offensive trying to work Byron down so Ali has an easier time. Their teamwork is among the best in the world. They are a multi-time WWSL Tag Team Champion. They actually are one of the few teams in JPW's history to have held both the junior tag titles and the heavyweight tag titles before they were merged. In fact, this team, the Blood Dragon Alliance, were the team that merged those belts. They're responsible for the creation of the World Tag Team Championships in JPW. Of course, they are not considered the best team in JPW history. That is the Destined Saviors, who are the current reigning and soon-to-be defending SOW World Tag Team Champions.
But what a moment that was.
One of the best moments of the year, for sure. For me, especially. Byron finally tagging in Hermes, and immediately Ali tags back in Takei, as Byron and Ali continue to fight despite no longer being the legal men. That was the first tag from Byron, and an immediate tag back to Ali from Takei. The frequent tags are a well-known strategy in JPW. A lot of their teams utilize them, especially the ones that are more successful. We've seen it from the Destined Saviors. We've seen it from Nozawa Akira and Kanai Sora. Or sorry, not Kanai Sora, Kawakami now. And we are seeing it here from Ali Nagadomi and Takei Masato. It's weird, I'm saying those names in the wrong orders. It should be Masato Takei, if I'm being completely real with you. But whatever.
How dare you. You go ahead and turn in your announcer's mic right now.
No, I think I won't do that. All right, back to Byron and Ali. Byron tries to slip behind. Ali knowingly avoids that.
A bit of a preview, you could say. Things to come.
I'll kill you. All right, here we go. Tag to Hermes. This is
gotta save the good stuff for Victory Lane, you know?
This is a post view. Victory Lane 1 year ago involved Hermes and Ali. Of course, there was a third man involved in that match who is currently retired, enjoying a nice retirement. I don't know if you follow his stories, but he just posted from Malibu Beach 1 week ago.
I'll pretend I'm not jealous, but that won't work too long, so...
He's also
good for him.
Newly hired as one of the lead trainers in the SOW dojo.
As long as he's not teaching people how to make business decisions, I think that's a very good signing by the dojo crew.
You know, fair enough. It is very interesting. We have well, I was going to say three former, but technically 2 former and 1 current world champion in this matchup. Masato Takei also has been a junior champion a couple of times in JPW, though he is currently in the heavyweight division, which is why he didn't compete in the Global Junior Scramble. Wasn't hard for him, given how goddamn tall he is. Jesus.
Yeah, that is a massive man.
Oh my god! Super kick from Hermes. Byron tauntingly next to Takei, but Takei manages to, I don't know if he moved the ropes, but he threw off Byron's aim there. And Nagadomi was quick to take advantage.
Yeah, these two men getting to do a bit of early scouting.
That was a superplex from the top. Byron recovers first. And way faster than Ali. In fact, I think Ali probably...
Ali didn't say that.
It's just a fact, objective. Ali was on the mat longer. Don't knee me in the face, please. I don't think I'll wake up if you do that.
Probably not.
Oh, Jesus. Massive kick to the back of the head there. Ali tries to tag, gets blocked, but manages to fight them off and get the tag anyways. Hell Force DDT. Goes for a German, gets kicked in the chest. You've got to wonder how Masato Takei feels seeing this outsider who has just won one of the most prestigious junior tournaments in the world.
Probably a very similar way to how some members of the SOW roster felt when an outsider won a world title about a year ago.
Yeah, I mean, that man is currently beloved here in SOW and also in Japan still.
I mean, it's crazy how much favor you can gain with the SOW faithful when you sign an SOW contract.
Especially when you're cool.
Yeah.
Well, there's that corkscrew senton. Goes back up top. He usually follows that up with the shooting star press, but this time goes for a head scissors instead. And now the shooting star DDT, but Takei gets back up. And so Hermes just tags in Byron. Tries to stop Takei from getting to the tag, but gets kneed, and then Takei gets the tag anyways. Byron showing off that power, choking Takei out, punch to the gut, but the distraction was long enough for Ali to recover and start to take back control of the match here. Went for the big boot, but it's avoided into the Dragon Fang. The cutoff is successful, but no pinfall. Byron kicks out just before 3. Saves Hermes from the crab and a coconut crush. Well, now we know at the very least Byron can survive the Dragon Fang. That was one of the biggest challenges for the SOW competitors to face back when Ali had the world title. Now it's Takei and Hermes that are legal. Oh my God, a reverse DDT from the top rope. Couldn't capitalize, but manages to set up Hermes for a Dragon Fang. And now he goes for the cover, but Hermes grabs the ropes.
I get the idea. I think the execution was lacking just a little bit. Ring positioning matters so much in these, high-level matchups.
Absolutely. If he had dragged Hermes away from the ropes just a bit before the cover, that could have been the finish of the match. Hermes butterfly position into the gut buster, but now Ali is the legal man, so Hermes still focused on Takei, but Takei with a high knee. And now Ali with a neck breaker. And another one into the cover. Byron comes in, but he's not going to make that before Masato blocks the cut play attempt.
Hermes forced to kick out, and you have to think, can this new, darker version of Hermes overcome the demons that was Ali Nagadomi at the end of 2024 and the beginning of this year when Hermes could not beat him with the title on the line?
Yeah, you had that singles match at Shakedown, and Hermes was unfortunately unable at that time to reclaim the title. You could almost argue that that was what started him down this dark path. BM DDT! No cover. Pops the neck. Goes up top. Big leg drop from the top. And now they're going blow for blow. The two men who will be I don't want to say unfortunately, but oh, wait a minute, Dragon Fang, but he ducks it! High kick! I was gonna say the two men that will be facing off at Victory Lane. For those of you at home who know me, you know that I am never a big fan of matchups between pay-per-view opponents like this. However, I am holding my tongue for the most part because we are here in Japan. I know you do. You're the reason I have to. I'd have held my damn tongue if it wasn't for you.
Gotta let the people know at home what they're watching here. I mean, this is a... and most other shows, if it wasn't for the main event that we have, this would be a main event match.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, this was pegged as the main event until... Oh, my God, what a lariat. This was pegged as the main event until we got the actual main event for the night signed on. Hera just couldn't say no when Kenta accepted the challenge from Ryan for the rematch. That first match.
Major pick exchange here.
Absolutely. The high knee from Hermes goes for the cover. Ali breaks it up. I was going to say, Kenta was able to come out on top the first time him and Ryan faced off. Beating Ryan with the, shooting star press from Hermes. Beating Ryan with the Raito bomb, as made famous by Raito Kazama. But now we're going to see tonight, can Ryan turn things around and get the victory in the rematch? Scissor kick and an enziguri. Oh, card stomp! But the counter! And now Ali again with the Dragon Fang into the cover, but Byron gets the ropes.
Uncharacteristic mistakes here could be costing them this tag match. The Blood Dragon Alliance has just made relatively poor decisions with their ring awareness here in their corner. Again, I get it. You want to pin Byron in your side of the ring, but you cannot keep leaving him or Hermes in range of the ropes.
Yeah, it's very hard to get the victory when the ropes are right there and they can just reach out and grab them. Now the legal men back to Masato and Hermes. Oh, flatliner. Cover from Hermes. Looks like cut play is now officially out. Counter from Takei. Hermes ducks under. Kick to the stomach. Enziguri. Goes up top. Phoenix splash. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
The Paradise seal it up. Hermes with another big win off of that Phoenix splash. He used that to insane effect in the scramble. Oh, he went to go show off there. But, Hermes stepped to the outside of the ring, and it seems Byron was getting ready to leave as well. But Ali has something to say. Mocking him and his new moniker. That's pretty much right up Ali's alley. He always loves to give those mocking responses. Oh, big deck. Is Byron just walking away? Byron just
doesn't
walked
seem
away.
interested in talking shit.
Well, it is time for tonight's main event. It'll be the WWSL World Heavyweight Champion, Ikeda Kenta, taking on the unfortunately former SOW World Heavyweight Champion, Ryan Richardson.
You know, I know it's a fact. There's no changing it. It just hurts to hear someone else say it. The former World Heavyweight Champion, Ryan Richardson.
Yeah, I don't like saying it. I wish I could keep saying the World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, I'm surprised at the music choice here by Ryan.
Well, it's a big match, so you'd think he would be using Sweet Victory.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe they couldn't clear it this time. It is expensive every time we have to play it. I say have to, we never have to play it. It's expensive every time we play it.
On the flip side, this is a pay-per-view main event quality match.
I'm wondering if maybe they're saving some money up for the big pay-per-view. It is likely going to be the biggest we've ever had here in SOW, bigger than even world record. The second ever Victory Lane, main evented by the Red Dragon, taking on the Devil for the world title. Other matches on the card, of course, the Midwest Shotgun Roulette. The national championship will be on the line, the women's national, as well in the match following. Then we will have a six-man tag match has been announced. Kaito Meiji is teaming up for the first time in over a year with Mars Namor and Suave Jackson, taking on members of the Paradise. We aren't quite sure who the other side will be in full, but we also have the World Tag Titles will be on the line as the Journeymen challenge the Destined Saviors. And Aiko will likely be defending, we know for sure she'll be defending the Women's World Championship, but we do not know against who quite yet. There's still room for more matches on that card, of course. Stuff will be continuing to fill out in the weeks ahead.
Break.
Very technical opening to this match, which is not remotely surprising given who is competing. Ryan Richardson always has the technical openings.
Yep.
Sends him to the outside, though. Oh my God! DDT on the outside. There's not much padding here in the Budokan. As you can see, we only have those mats.
So it's going to be dealing a lot of damage.
Ryan back in the ring. Going to the outside didn't quite work out for him there. Chop Wars with Kenta out on top. It's hard to be surprised. You look at the size of Kenta, you look at the size of Ryan. The power war is very obvious who has the advantage.
Give up.
But Ryan wearing Kenta down bit by bit
Give
here.
up.
Now the elbows, the hammer and anvil elbows. Ryan's back is to the ropes. Means Kenta won't be able to reach them. But he manages to slip free. Ryan tries to set him up in the corner. Kenta quick with the reversal.
Good chops there from Ryan.
Into a drop kick to the back. Ryan starting to... I'm just going to stop that sentence there as Kenta throws him to the corner and starts elbowing the shit out of him.
Good job catching the announcer's jinx in real time.
Give up.
Kenta with the shoulder hold choke.
Give up.
And now the mounted palm strikes. As noted before when Nagi was doing these in the trio match, not illegal because they are open-handed strikes. If they were closed fists, the ref would be counting instead of calling for a submission.
Break.
Rope break there off of that half crab. Kenta sit into the corner. Big drop kick from Ryan.
It's right back up though.
Ryan sends him back to the corner. Another big drop kick. And now these kicks to the chest. Series
So
of
many
kicks.
kicks.
Ryan's trying to wear Kenta down with those kicks in this one. Kenta back in the ring. German suplex, but a spear is the counter. Ryan's up first. Kenta tosses him to the ropes. Shote palm strike. Ryan gets right back up, but gets caught with a series of chops. And now Kenta laying in the closed fist blows. As you see the counts, you are not allowed to hold your opponent down and punch them with a closed fist here in SOW. Now, straight up punches to a standing opponent, obviously not illegal. We've seen plenty of those. The ref has never counted on those. It's only ground. Palm strike to the stomach. Though I will say something that you might be interested in hearing. The board has considered banning closed fist strikes. I don't know how far that's gone, but I have heard that there were considerations.
I mean, it's definitely something that they have to look at. I mean, you're talking about the long-term health and safety of your talent. This is not MMA. This is not UFC. You know, you have to consider these I mean, they're punches. They're punches to the head, neck area, and that will eventually, at some point, lead to disaster for somebody.
Yeah, but what about elbows?
It's a lot harder, I think, to rapid fire elbows. I mean, you can do it in like that shoulder blade area, like we've seen Ryan do in the past. But just straight up like elbow to the jaw, followed by like 6 more, aren't the most common.
Yeah, I was gonna say really quickly, just a second ago, Ikeda Kenta went for the pump handle, which usually leads directly to the pump handle flosion that he uses. But Ryan was able to avoid it. Oh, pump handle, this time he's going for the slam. That's the finishing move used by one of Ryan's biggest rivals, Avery Edwards, who Kenta defeated not long ago.
Yay.
Give up.
That was Kenta's second title defense, defeating Avery Edwards. It was just last Saturday. That video live on the Devil DeVille YouTube channel.
Hashtag not sponsored.
No, we're not. Oh, Tiger suplex! Sends him to the outside with that one. And a half and half on the outside. Oh, just drops him down, facebuster style there. Oh, Diamond Head! Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Kenta kicks out though. There's an arm breaker. Tosses him to the corner. Sets him up top. And a dragon suplex from the top.
1, 2.
Ryan is stalking. Oh, diving knee strike. Goes for the Romero, but Kenta is resisting. Stomping knee breaker. And now the Romero locked in.
Give up. Give up.
Following it up with a counter mutilation.
This could end the match.
Oh, but Kenta slips his arms free. So Ryan just lets it go and transitions to the label lock, but Kenta gets the ropes. And now, pump handle explosion, but Ryan's right back up! And Ryan with the moonsault from the top! 2-0!
That's so much air! So much air on that. Wow!
Back and forth, this time the palm strike to the face. Cinching it again for Ikeda Kenta. That backbreaker goes for the cover. No, Ryan kicks out. Pump handle again, but Ryan slips free again. Catches him from behind, Tiger suplex, roll through, cattle, mutilation, and he taps out!
He did it!
Kenta looks like he's in a bit of a pain, but Ryan manages to get the win here. All right, that is a big win for Ryan, but unfortunately that is all we have to do for the show today. We will be back next week for Ignition 70 Super Rally. The card has already been announced in full, so I'll go ahead and look forward to it. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be match after match. For now, as always, I am your lead analyst, Devil D, here with my commentating partner. We're going to be signing off.